Welcome back. Well, Kyle, it looks like the weather is not going to get much better anytime soon.
So here's Casey Peel with good or bad news if you like snow. Hey, Case.
Casey Peel here with your weekend weather forecast. Let's take a look at current conditions. Right now it's raining with a high of 42 and a low of 24. And now we're going to look at the weekend forecast. Friday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 44 and a low of 26. Saturday will be partly cloudy as well with a high of 44 and a low of 28. And unfortunately on Sunday it looks like we're going to get a little bit of snow, so bundle up for a high of 34 and a low of 26. And this month is Women's History Month, and instead of our green tip of the week, we're going to have a Woman of the Week. And this week we have Susan B. Anthony, who joined the women's rights movement in 1852. Anthony dedicated her life to women's suffrage, traveling and lecturing all across the nation. Susan B. Anthony was a very compassionate and inspiring woman and remained active in promoting women's rights until her death in 1906.
All right, Casey, thank you. The awkward stairs by Shippen Hall have been tripping up students for years. Here's Luke Martin with an in-depth look at those pesky steps.
We've all passed them on our way to classes, the strange stairs near Shippen Hall. The stairs, which are longer and more shallow than normal stairs, seem to some students to be more trouble than they're worth.
I think they're annoying. You have to take real long strides to get up them or really short strides.
The stairs are such a problem to some students that they have them changing not only their strides, but their path as well. Many students choose to take the small path alongside the stairs, made by bike riders, instead of braving the stairs.
I go down them because you can fall really fast, but I usually just take the bike path up when I'm going up, so I don't trip and look like an idiot.
Some students believe the stairs were made to help girls escape would-be predators if they were being chased. But the evidence doesn't seem to have a leg to stand on. So if the stairs weren't made to help ladies with a speedy getaway, then what were they made for? Strangely enough, no one seems to know. Even the Facilities Management and Planning Office has very few records of the steps and their construction. SUTV will continue to search for the origins of the steps and the reason for their shape. In the meantime, students can continue to hold their theories for the stairs' construction.
Well, my theory is that they built them like Roman steps so that you can't invade really quickly because everyone will fall all over the place.
For SUTV News, I'm Luke Martin.
All right, thank you, Luke. Looking forward to solving this mystery. Have you ever fallen down those stairs?
I've tripped up them several times.
I do that too.
Yeah. Well, Facebook is a word that everyone knows, but are you practicing safe poking? Rachel Snowdy has more.
Students spend many hours on Facebook a day, most of them on unsecured wireless internet. But do they know someone could be stealing their information? Tom Burke, a Shippensburg graduate student and IT assistant, knows you can't just rely on Facebook security. There are ways to view your account like sidejacking.
Sidejacking is the process by which users can eavesdrop on unprotected wireless networks to Facebook or Gmail or Hotmail. This session ID looks to be you, and so while they may not have access to your username and password, they have access to your entire account.
Facebook users think they're being safe by making their profiles private and changing their names. Elizabeth Still is a Shippensburg student who did just that.
The main reason why I changed my name on Facebook was for future job opportunities. Just because I figured if my name was spelled differently, it'd be a good way to hide myself, I guess.
Like Liz, many students think that changing your name hides your information.
If somebody wants your information bad enough, they're going to find a way to get it.
There are a lot of security measures that users aren't aware of.
You aren't protected. The only way that you can really verify is whether or not the site has, as part of the web address, HTTPS as opposed to HTTP.
To prevent sidejacking, here are a few easy steps you can take. Log on to Facebook, click on Account Settings and scroll down to a section called Secure Browsing. Click the box next to it and then click Save, and your Facebook account is protected.
Everyone can make sure they have the poking protection they need. Finding the right prom dress can be tough, especially with the increasing prices. But one organization helped hundreds of girls walk away with the dress of their dreams. Ashley Johnson has the story.
3 words helped hundreds of girls. Project Prom Dress.
We're collecting gently used prom dresses, homecoming dresses, bridesmaids dresses, shoes, accessories, all that, to sell to the local community for those girls that may not be able to, go to a boutique and buy a new dress.
Laura Hensey and Tau Kappa, the women's athlete sorority, wants the prom to be affordable for everyone, and at $5 to $30 a dress, even event organizers are looking for deals.
I bought a dress and I couldn't be more excited. I like the dress and get to help the cause, so it was good. I think a lot of people are going to try on dresses once all the girls get a chance. So.
Since price isn't an issue, the tough part is finding the right dress.
We have over 100 dresses, ranging in all different sizes, and from semi-formal to formal dresses.
SHIP student Alicia Hubiak is beyond prom years, but understands what Project Prom Dress means to young women. She was once a shopper.
It was called Cinderella's Closet. It was located in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania, and all the profits went to women in crisis.
And now is returning the favor.
I have donated 3 of my prom dresses.
And the good work doesn't stop here on campus.
Proceeds are going to a project called Fairy Godmothers. It's based out of Philadelphia. All the money will go to that project. Basically the same dress sale, just on a larger scale.
Tau Kappa raised around $1,000 and helped make many high school students look like shining stars. Ashley Johnson, SUTV News.
Thanks, Ashley. To find out more about how to help Fairy Godmothers, visit their website at fairygodmothersinc.com.
Don't go away. When we come back, an SUTV exclusive with some musical icons.
And Mariana Boguski has your Raider Sports and an update about our bracketology.
Welcome back. So far in NCAA basketball, there have been plenty of upsets.
Let's see what Mariana has to say. Mariana?
Bracketology experts took a shot at predicting the NCAA Final Four teams. Bubba Smith, Brad Smith, and Jim Gallagher all took their best shots at a perfect bracket. Here's Bubba's picks.
Jim, in the East, I'm going with the #1 seed overall, the Ohio State Buckeyes. I think they got a solid team, even though we lost our marker cap. That's all right. In the West, I'm going with Texas. I think they're a strong #4 seed.
It's a nice bold pick there, #4 seed.
Bubba still has 3 out of 4 of his picks intact. Now we'll take a look at Brad's interesting picks.
They have Big East Player of the Year, Benz Hansbrough, running that point guard position, and he certainly is going to come up big in this tournament for the Fighting Irish. Out in the Southwest, I kind of like a little bit of an underdog pick here. I'm going to go with the Kansas State Wildcats sitting at that
Kansas
seed.
State.
Brad's Notre Dame and Kansas State picks didn't go so well. He only has 2 teams left in his Final Four. Here are Jim's Final Four predictions.
Liking those Morris brothers and their experience. And then the Southwest, Bradley stole my thunder. I am also picking Kansas State.
3 out of 4 of Jim's picks are still alive. NCAA basketball will continue this week. Good luck to our bracketology experts. On April 9th, SU's football team has a spring game scheduled for 1 p.m. All fans will receive free admission and everyone is encouraged to arrive early and tailgate behind the stadium. Congratulations to junior Ted Williams, who was named the PSAC Eastern Division Co-Pitcher of the Week. The baseball team plays this Friday on the road against Kutztown. SHIP Rugby played well against Westchester on Sunday. The guys gave up an early try to Westchester's Brandon Smith following a bad turnover and some miscommunication on the line. But that wouldn't keep the boys down. They quickly answered with a try from John Gold, which would be a turning point for SHIP in this game. The guys would go on to score a second try off of Mike Cantrell. With the help of some great passing and a strong goal line hold, SHIP would stay in the game. SHIP ended up tying Westchester 10-10. That's all for this week's SUTV Sports.
Oh, you can tell Mariana played basketball in high school. Thank you, Mariana. Well, so many people wish for world peace, especially in these difficult times of wars and conflicts. And some SHIP professors took their hopes of bettering the world to the next level. They became active in the Peace Corps. It's an organization where people are recruited to help better the lives and communities of third world countries. Several SHIP professors will meet in the library to talk about their time in the Peace Corps. You'll see pictures, artifacts, and hear about their memories and experiences. You can check it out at 3:30 in room 106 at Ezra Lehman on Tuesday.
Though they went to high school in the 50s, Danny and Sandy are still teenagers and Greece is still the word. SUTV's Anna Kerstetter met up with the cool couple in Shippensburg.
The National Touring Company of Greece fired up the stage at the Lur Center here at Shippensburg University. I sat down with Alyssa Herrera and Matt Nolan, who play Sandy and Danny in the show, to talk about what makes this production special.
I think what makes this show different from other versions is the fact that we have a very young
cast that this is a lot of people's first big job or first national tour, so we have that excitement that we bring with us everywhere we go.
We started out in rehearsals, and that's when everyone first met. Even everybody has like a special bond.
So, how did they get their iconic roles?
Just graduated college, and when I was still in classes, I went to New York City and I auditioned. It'd be less than a week that I found out that I got the part. I've always looked up to Olivia Newton-John, and now it's so amazing to be playing the role of Sandy.
I got involved with this tour, combination of I love Grease, like everyone loves Grease, but also I'd done the reality TV show called Grease, You're the One That I Want, that was on NBC to be the next Danny Zuko on Broadway at that time. And I made it all the way to the end and didn't win the show, obviously, but when I found out the tour was going to be going out this year, so I went in, auditioned, read with 30 different Sandys, and then Alyssa was actually the last Sandy I read with, and I kind of had a feeling it was going to be her, and then the next day I got the call.
Touring with a show like Grease is a lot of hard work, but Alyssa and Matt find it worth it to play characters they love.
I think my favorite thing about Danny is, as much as it's an iconic character, I like to think Danny's real. He's very similar to all of us. As much as sometimes at that point in everyone's life, you think you have it all figured out, you don't. You know, if he had it all figured out, he would have Sandy at the beginning, but he doesn't.
My favorite thing is her trueness to herself. She goes to a new school and she doesn't change. She meets this new group of friends and she doesn't really change her personality. She stays true to herself. She does change in the end. Not really though. And it's really Sandy. It's just in a different outfit.
If you missed Grease, there are still other great shows you can catch, including Arc a Dream for Mankind, One Night with Queen, and Brian Regan, right here at the Lurr Center. For SUTV News, I'm Anna Kerstetter.
You can find out more information about upcoming performances at the Lurr Center on the Shippensburg University website.
Are you ready for some summer lovin', Rachel?
Yes, I'm ready to have me a blast. Well, that's it for SUTV News. I'm Rachel Flores. Don't forget to find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SUTV News.
And I'm Kyle Rogers. We'll have team coverage from Harrisburg about the proposed budget cuts and the rally on Monday. We'll have that for you on Thursday, so just check us out online. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.